Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense will get the ball first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Scanning the field, it's Fenley. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. The sure hands, it's Webster. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cardinals have taken it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. A run for the quarterback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Fenley. Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The give is to Williams. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Zips have their offense in high gear.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Adams. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, spins away. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Had to get rid of it quickly. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is good. And that's going to tie it up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Finding open areas. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. That's caught. It's Ashley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. One final play before the end of the quarter. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for space, it's Gant. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Zips are in the hurry up. Running back searching for a hole. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Fighting off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, it's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Trying to punch it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Pocket breaking down. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
in the backfield, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Zips want to crank the tempo. Looking for room. It's Gant. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Weatherly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. To throw, it's Kelly. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He was trying to hit his man on the left sideline. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
25 on the play.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Hills. And the returner will be knocked down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. To the air, it's Finley. Makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the run, it's Horton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Going deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. The Zips want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Caught close to the marker, it's Mason. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. grab behind the line. It's Mason. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Back to throw, it's Finley. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
It's a turnover on downs.
With the catch, it's Weatherly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. At the 45, on his way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they've regained the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Zips in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Finley. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Zips will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Puts him in the spin cycle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Zips. They move on top here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw. Creates a little space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finding an escape route. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Slithers into space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Robinson. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. catch the ball or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Williams. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The give as they work on that clock. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Finds his tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Under fire. Turns it loose deep. Brings it down on the right side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Taylor wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. While the offense stays on the field, they'll go for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.